Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Puzzle with Castle of Dr. Brain. Right, I think I've got it. Yay! Solution! Third code word is football. Alright, so why have we been gathering all those code words? To open this door. Now, I used to own a cracked version of this game, so I didn't have to enter this code. But this version, abandonware version, unfortunately is not cracked, so excuse me a moment as I check my Dr. Brain's ultra top secret decoder grid. Right, what was the first word again? It's Jax, alright. Jax is a... where's that symbol? Male symbol... Yay, good one. Alright, the second word is tic-tac-toe, which is... where's tic-tac? There's this. That's this symbol. Strange P. Too much H. Alright, enter. Yay! And the last one was football. Football is... where is it on this chart? Oh, there it is. Let's see, that's bars. I don't know what it is actually. That sphere with a cross in it, male symbol, H with too many legs. Yay! Getting a plaque for that, for solving the mathematics. Alright. Time to do something a little bit less stressful.
You now have 60 seconds.
Alright, so I need to stop all the clocks by pushing these buttons. I'm pretty sure there's a logic to this puzzle, but I'm just gonna mash buttons. Because that alarm is annoying and I have no idea how to shut it off.
You now have 30 seconds. You now have 15 seconds. You now have 5 seconds.
Alright, so
You now have 60 seconds. You now have 30 seconds.
yes, I know that. But I know there's a logic to this puzzle, but I just don't know what it is.
You now have 15 seconds. You now have 5 seconds. You now have 60 seconds.
Alright, come on. Just keep whacking the buttons.
You now have 30 seconds. You now have 15 seconds.
Shut up.
You now have 5 seconds. You now have 60 seconds.
I really wish this alarm could be turned off easily. What is the pattern here?
You now have 30 seconds. You now have 15 seconds. You now have 5 seconds. You now have 60 seconds.
Alright, come on. I find this one of the most annoying puzzles in the game because I just don't know how to shut it off.
You now have 30 seconds.
Alright, come on. And that did it. Yes, at last some peace and quiet. I have no idea how I solved that. I just always solve it by mashing buttons until it stops. Because the logic never makes any sense. Anyway, next puzzle. One of Acme's famous time locks. To open it, you need to press the open button exactly 40 seconds after pressing start. You can flip either hourglass immediately after either runs out. Of course, the lock is really controlled by the hourglasses, not by time. So you have a few seconds to make each flip, but you will have to flip the hourglasses in the right order to measure out 40 seconds to open the drawer. The large hourglass will run for 35 seconds when flipped, and the small one for 15 seconds. Spend a hint coin to get some tips. Alright, so how do I measure 40 seconds to get with these two hourglasses? With great difficulty, if you don't know the solution. However, the solution is simple enough if you think about it. But again, math, not my strongest suit. Right, let's get to it. Now, the trick is to get 5 seconds in the smaller hourglass once the big one runs out. So how do you do that? That is the question, is it not? Yay! That's the last of the Sans fault place. You press the open button, the drawer opens to reveal 3 time cards. And we'll put them in the inventory. Alright, so now we need to open this with a key. Alright, so visitors to the castle need to punch in on this time clock. Dr. Brain is very big on punctuality and expects you to punch in exactly the right time. You need to punch each of your time cards in the correct time according to the time sequence on the card. Alright, so just figuring out the sequence. In this case, the first card has previously been used at 1:12, 2:24, and 3:36, so the next one will be at 4:48. Darn it, stay put. Now, cut it out. Trying to punch a card here. Yay! 1. Alright, the second card is previously used at 4:15, 6:30, and 8:45. So the next one will be at... Let's add 15 minutes. That's 9 o'clock, and then what's the difference? 2 hours. So that's 11 o'clock exactly. Yep. The third card has previously been used at 10:18, 8:27, and 5:36. Alright, so this one is a little trickier. While the minutes go up, the time goes down. So the minute has to be 9 minutes later, I think. Yeah, that would be 45. But the time goes down. Let's see. 2 hours, 3 hours. So the next one would be 4 hours. So that would be 1:45. Yay! I am very punctual. Good going, and punched in and ready for work. The back door opens to reveal an elevator car. And it's a maze. How amazing. Alright. We need to find the top floor. Now, this initial maze probably will not be that hard, but let's try not to bump into any walls. Oops. That's the wrong button again. No, that's not right. Interesting elevator though. And we've made it to the door. Right, next level up. Victor Brain doesn't believe in war or violence, that's why he threw out all these weapons here. Yeah, that's very secure. Those spears look really sharp. Right, so which door first? Well, let's try this one. I need a magnetic data card. Right, let's go to the computer room then first. How ominous sounding. Alright, so this has various puzzles. Dr. Brain built this tape drive out of an old washing machine. It's totally obsolete, but he insisted on keeping it in the system out of a sense of history. Yeah, that's what they do with computers nowadays, isn't it? Alright, let's see. This is the central computer control circuit. The object is to place 5 components in the correct positions to complete the circuit. Instructions are on the maintenance card on the other panel on this console. If you get really stuck, insert a hint coin in the coin slot, but will tell you where each component goes. But you'll have to have more fun figuring out for yourself. Alright, so circuit instructions. Form a complete circuit from lower left to lower right. Don't make any short circuits or duplicate connections. The power source comes first. You need to slow things down before you can whirl them around. If a component is yellow, leave it until last. Banded elements must come after switches. Right, so power source comes first. Yellow needs to go last. You need to slow things down before you whirl them around. And then the switch. Let's read it again. Let's see, you need to slow things down before you can whirl them around. If a component is yellow. Banded elements must come after. Alright, so the switch comes first actually. So can't hot swap. Go here, switch here. That did it! Congratulations! You've successfully assembled the control panels, central control circuit. You can now pick up Easy Listening 107, all music, all time. Either that, or you've managed to repair the binary sequencing computer. Or instrumental copy of the control circuit. Now that I know how to follow directions. Yeah, it's always easy if you got directions. Right, so this is a binary sequencing computer. A decimal number is shown in the box to the left of each line. Turn the switches off and on to form the number's binary equivalent. When you have the correct number, the bulb at the right side of the line will light up. The second box shows the decimal equivalent of the number switches currently formed by the switches. Watch how this number changes as you push the switches. It'll help you get the right settings. Alright, so it's not that difficult, just push things until you get the right number. And so, how close can I get? Just need, that's too much. Alright, that's one. That's too much. Alright, number 2. Alright. Hey, voila. This one doesn't need all that much. And this one probably needs a lot more than that. Hey, voila. Congratulations! I have solved the binary conversion puzzle and fixed Dr. Brain's stereo system. Manipulated card pops out of the slot on the console and you pick it up for later use. Now, there's this nuclear reactor. Yeah, I made the computer dance. Sweet. Right, I open the door to the robot maze. Right, so let's help the robot travel through the maze by clicking on the intersection. At an active intersection, the robot will turn right. At inactive intersections, the robot goes straight. Get the robots to pass over as many A squares as possible. They will write a robot riddle answers to your data card. Watch out for the red and white spirals. They are traps which will transport the robot back to the beginning of the maze. When the robot runs over a switch, one or more of these traps will turn on or off. Right, so first this one. Actually yes, I need you to turn right. And turn right again. And you need to turn right again. Don't mind the swirls that are coming up. The answers coming up, those will come in of use later. Trying to keep ahead of the robot here. Focusing a great deal. Oops. And we got it! Amazing! Oh, congratulations, you helped the robot through the maze. Which gets us to this puzzle. This screen shows the state of the art in sophisticated robot humor. This is an art that has a long way to go. you can answer the riddles with any of the answers stored in your data card. If you don't have enough answers, you get some robots. You get the robot in the robot maze to find you some more. Alright, so select the answer by clicking on typing its letter. To look at another riddle, click on the next key, or press the N key, or press N. To try an open door, press O. Well, we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching.